being encouraged. But tonight, I want to talk about being calm. We can always, we know the shirt that always says, be calm, carry on, or things like that. It's become, like an emoji, whatever they call it. I still am trying to be hip with these things, but it's become a saying that the younger generations know, and we use that. We use that as well. Be calm. But the question that begs to be asked is, how do you become calm? How do you be calm when in this world that we see, it's anything but calm? And so I appreciate this young boy in his ability to be calm and to worship God for who he is. Worship God despite his circumstances. The video showed his parents, they weren't very good parents. And from that, he experienced autism. He was born with autism. He was autistic. And yet God still used him. God still used him. And so in many ways, even though he may have been blind, he still has hearing, he still has his voice. And he was focused on what he needed to do for God. And in this time, in this place, we lose focus on God because we were so focused instead on what is wrong. And we miss out on experiencing God. And there's an interesting study made by a lady professor by the name of Vicki Medvec. And Vicki Medvec was a professor at Northwestern University. And she did a study on Olympic medalists. And we know that Olympic medalists, when you're on the podium, they have the gold, they have the silver, and they have the bronze, right? The gold is the best. Silver, he came second place, and bronze third place. And in her study, she found out that the silver medalists tend to be less happy than the bronze medalists. So the silver medalists were more unhappy than the bronze medalists. And in her study, she found out that the silver medalists were more unhappy because they focused on not getting the gold. This close to achieving the best, and they failed. While as the bronze medalists, they focused on being thankful that they even got to be on the podium. They were so lucky that they might have not even gotten third. And so they were more happy. But in the way that our world, we see things differently. The world says that, no, you got silver. Silver is better than third, than bronze. You should be happier. But why are you less happy? Perhaps we're focusing on the wrong things. Perhaps we're focusing on the wrong things and not focusing on the bigger picture. Because we're so focused on what is wrong, we forget to zoom out. Forget to zoom out. And this study shows us this very universal truth. And this video that we watched shows us this very universal truth that I want to share with you tonight. That what is happening on the inside, the circumstances that is happening within us, all these things do not affect, or is not affected by what is on the outside. How we express ourselves on the inside, how we feel emotionally on the inside, is not affected by what is happening on the outside. Even though I got bronze, I shouldn't be so sad. I should be happy. But even though I got silver, I'm so sad because I didn't get first. And with this young boy, he probably has all the right in this world to be sad, to reject this world. But what does he choose to do? He chooses to not focus on what is wrong with him, but he focuses on what he can do to glorify God. And in the presence of being calm in this chaotic world, we can be calm too. But how? That is the